Morning, loves. Wow. I intend you guys are doing well. Good morning if you're in this part of the globe, and if you're not, then good evening or whatever. Okay. Mm, I have to talk about the coaching stuff. I think something needs to be clarified. Um, I have already revised my coaching rates, okay, and if you think you really could do with some personal assistance from me, please understand that this is an investment for life, okay? And so when you kind of ask me to revise my rates, I do it, I understand. But then you ask me to revise them again, then that's like, really? So, yeah. Ideally, it should be like we respecting each other, right? So this is my job, and I don't treat this as a job. I really love doing what I do. I absolutely enjoy it. I'm absolutely in love with whatever I'm doing. So yeah, that needed to be mentioned. So please do not negotiate, because please understand that I am not here to just talk about your SP. I'm here to talk about your mindset, and if your mindset is in place, the rest always falls in place, right? Sorry if my face looks swollen, because I just woke up and I'm having my tea. And yeah, so if any of you are here, then just let me know and we can have a chat. So, yes, I see some of you guys already here. I kind of like my no makeup look. Hi, Prachi, good morning. I'll get back to you with the slot details today. Okay. Um, and yes, I spoke about non-duality, and I think somebody asked me on Messenger, so what is the difference between? Thank you, Prachi. Like, just no makeup on, nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm like, whatever. So, yes, somebody asked me after yesterday's video that um, what is the difference? Why did I talk about non-duality yesterday when I mean, not really, it wasn't framed that way. It's like, what is the difference between non-duality and consciousness is one? There is no difference, okay? So there is no difference. So when you affirm or when you do any of the techniques, you got to understand that wow. When you affirm or you do any of the techniques, you have to understand that if you understand that the consciousness is one and there is no duality, there is no separation basically, then it becomes a lot more easier for you to kind of believe that your techniques are working, okay? Because you are making them think whatever you want them to think. I mean, anyone, not just your SP. Okay. And okay, manifesting a new specific person. Okay, I wanted to talk about this because it's actually way more easier. No, why am I affirming this? Okay. How would you want to feel in the relationship? Okay, like, what is it? Because your new SP or your old SP is you pushed out, or you are them, okay? They are not you, or they are you, or and you are them. It's because there's no separation. So, okay, manifesting a new SV, okay, I've always been very good at it. So, how would I want to feel? How? Like how? How exactly would I want to feel in the relationship? How would I want to be treated? How would I want to be loved? I would want to be adored. I would be like, I would want him to do everything for me, okay, and just love me to bits and adore me and just do everything for me, okay, and treat me like a goddess. Um, Not a goddess, and also love me like a child and just dote on me, stuff like that. So the point being that you you know the feeling, right? You obviously know the feeling because you love yourself anyway. So yeah, so just practice that feeling and the man will show up. The man will show up. The man or the woman, okay, like take what resonates and let the rest fly. So, how would you feel? How attractive would you feel? I mean, whom would you want to kind of, how would you feel when you wake up next to the person you love every morning? How would you feel when you kind of uh, go to sleep holding or hugging the person you love, who loves you, knowing that he loves you and she loves you? What is that feeling, that feeling of love, that feeling of being cherished, adored, cared for, and being so important to him or her, meaning so much, being so special, being that special someone. So what is that feeling like, I'm sure you know that feeling. So just practice it for a while and the person will show up. It always works that way. But don't stress it, okay? Don't try to. I mean, the person will show up and keep your intentions clear. I mean, it's like, do you just want a relationship or you want to get married? And, so how secure would you feel? How stable would you feel? How relieved would you feel? How um, attractive would you feel? Okay. So just practice it. And also, I would suggest that if you are manifesting a new specific person, you should, I'm sure you've heard of it, you should ideally um, write down the qualities that you want in that person. Everything. How he looks, how he dresses, he or she, okay. Um, the kind of money he has, anything, I mean, everything, because you are limitless, so you can manifest anything you want. So, how he treats you, how you want to feel, just write it down for more clarity, and then let your God self take care of the rest. And yeah, this is what you should be doing if you're manifesting a new specific person. It's fun. I mean, just do it as fun, Just treat yourself like a god or a goddess. I mean, just treat yourself with so much love that others do not have an option but to kind of reflect that back to you, and your specific person will show up. It's easy. It's easy, and of course, I mean, affirm that you are worthy of the love of a lifetime, and excuse my double chin. What else? Yeah, I feel so happy. I'm like, I don't know why I feel so happy today. I'm ecstatic. I feel really happy about everything around me. I feel so blessed and grateful. And I'm in that beautiful energy. I really wanted to share this with you guys. Like, it's so beautiful, that everything is so beautiful. Um, Some of you have asked me to talk about the gratitude journal. I think I'll make a video on this next, on the gratitude journal, because I've been doing it for years now, but I am not doing it very regularly for the last few years. I mean, couple of years. I don't do it every day, but yes, I still do it. Okay, I still keep a mental note of whatever I'm manifesting, the good stuff that I'm manifesting on a daily basis. Yeah, and what else? I know this is a weekday. I mean, you most of you are out for work, and if you are not in this part of the country, probably you guys are sleeping. But persisting. Uh, Persisting is not about. I already have a very detailed video on this. Please go back and watch it. And persisting is not about doing your techniques, not just about doing your techniques. Persisting is about you knowing your truth. I mean, it's about deciding what your truth is, because in its essence nothing is true or false. So you kind of persist, you kind of, sorry, apologies for the light, guys. Just go back and check it out, Prachi. I don't remember, it was posted a few months back. I would ideally suggest that you, since you've already booked a session with me, I would also suggest that you go back and watch most of my videos. So at least the last few months, definitely. Okay, so persisting is about you knowing your truth, and no matter what, like, no matter what, you stick to it. You stick to it, okay? So it's like, what do I know? I mean, the few things that we already know, right? And then we are, for example, okay, like my name is Devapriya. I know it, okay? That's my truth. That's my truth. So if somebody says, no, your name is not Devapriya, I will disregard it. I will not even acknowledge it. So know your truth, know what you want, and persist in it in your mind, no matter what the 3D is showing you. No matter what. And when I say no matter what, I mean no matter what. Okay? So I know I've been an affirmation person, but now I kind of choose to manifest from the state of being, which obviously includes your thoughts, but which obviously is determined by your thoughts. Yeah, that's what I mean. And I see some of you guys already here. I mean, why don't you guys say hi? Why don't you guys say hi? So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, states are good, if you are manifesting from a state, then that's it. Just in a state of allowing, and so things actually shift way sooner if you are manifesting from a state. That's my opinion, okay? But I am not suggesting that if you are finding techniques working for you, you stop them completely. Of course not. Do what kind of makes you feel good. So I like manifesting from a state, so that's what I'm going to do. So decide that something is going your way. Like decide. It's all about a decision, so you have to decide. Okay. And what else? So so see where your thoughts are going, and you'll understand what state you are in, and then kind of rewire your thoughts a little more, and then you kind of I'm so obsessed with myself. I'm like I'm absolutely obsessed with myself. I keep looking at myself whenever I'm doing a live. Yeah, yeah. So there is also one thing that I needed to mention here, guys. See, we are all trying to manifest different things in our life. Not trying to. We are constantly manifesting anyway. So, we, I mean, everybody has an intellectual, conceptual understanding of what manifestation is all about. So, it's okay to see, even I watch manifestation content pretty much. I still do because I enjoy it, and I have kind of, it's my assumption that it just keeps me in line, okay, whenever we all tend to get a little distracted sometimes. But the intellectual understanding of manifestation is not going to help you until and unless you test it, okay, yourself. So otherwise, it's constantly going to be consuming content, reading content, watching content, and hopping from coach to coach and never really doing the work, okay? So the work involves you getting in touch with yourself, sitting with yourself, meditating with on yourself, on your thoughts, and then decoding, deciphering, deconstructing what is happening inside you, and then without giving it a meaning, without assigning it a meaning, and then starting from there, okay? So I've already mentioned this in multiple videos of mine. So it's the intellectual understanding of what manifestation is not going to help you, okay? You have to do the work, and the work is being watchful of where your mind is going. Not 24/7, that's bizarre, that's crazy, but yes, and uh, you have to kind of really understand that a few things need attention inside you. Hello, Georgia. Don't tell me. Okay, I just woke up. I'm just having my tea. Uh, but I had my breakfast already. I was so hungry. Uh, Thank you so much. Uh, what's the time your end of the world? You're from Greece, right? If I'm not wrong. I did speak to you the other day. Yeah, so where was I? Yes. So, an intellectual understanding of manifestation, these concepts will never help you unless you really put them to use. Because, you know, we kind of tend to, this is the tendency that I've seen, that we kind of tend to um, hop from one YouTuber to the other, and we are like constantly trying to. Uh, sorry for the light, guys. We are constantly trying to gather as much content as possible and not really putting it to work, okay? So you have to do the work, and the work is not really tough, it's easy. It's just trying to hold a state of I would suggest you just do not focus on your specific person, because your specific person is as it is going to come, so try and focus on a state where you are the person who's happy. Like, affirm things like, I'm always happy, I'm always glowing, I always look stunning. See, so, and uh yeah, so if you are kind of manifesting from a state, it's a lot more easier. But yes, affirmations do help. I cannot undermine the importance of affirmations, because I love affirmations as well. But I do them once in a while. Some these days I don't really do them much. I've kind of changed a little. I've changed my manifestation process slightly. Okay. So that's it, guys. I think I've already spoken of everything. Hi, Vaishali. How are you? Sometimes when I'm like really chilled out, and having my tea, I feel like, okay, let me just go live and see what you guys are up to. So, yeah. I intend the video on non-duality, though it's a long video and I kept rambling, sort of. But, so I kept rambling. But, a few things, I did not really want to structure it too much. I wanted to keep it a lot more flowy, okay? So that you understand that non-duality does not mean anything. I am you and you are me. So you guys want me to come live, so I'm live. See, I wouldn't really come live this often before, but then I kind of felt that I should interact with you guys a little more. And yes, I know some of you guys have asked me for coaching sessions. If you watch this later, yes, of course, you can mail me, but you can mail me, of course, and or else the website is coming up very soon. So you can just go and book your session and we'll give you the slot that you want, okay? What else? That's all. My room is in a mess, guys. Just if you catch a glimpse of it, just excuse me, okay? I have a lot of work to do, but now I just want to relax for a while and be in the moment with you guys. Whenever I wake up, my face is so swollen, and but I really don't care. I mean, I love you guys, and I know you love me, guys. You guys love me too. Okay, so people are joining in now after I've said everything that I had to. So, Vaishali, what's your affirmation? What's your go-to affirmation? My go-to affirmation these days is, I mean, when I really feel like it, I say it. I don't, it's not something that I do as a technique. Like, as I mentioned in my previous video, big happy changes are happening all the time around me, even when I don't feel like it. Even when I don't feel it's happening, it's still happening. Big happy changes. And guess what? Guess what? I mean, things are showing up like never before. I'll wrap this in 6 minutes. That's all. I have work to do. I have client mails to respond to. Everything is perfect. And yeah, big happy changes are happening in my life all the time. And then there was something somebody told me. No, I watched it in a video, which I like. Like, miracles are my normal. Miracles are my normal. Oh, I love that. I love that. Miracles are my normal. So, when something goes my way, which I really did not expect, I'm like, okay, miracles are my normal anyway. This would have gone my way anyway. I'm pretty brash, right? Do you guys find me brash? Like, yeah, things would have gone my way anyway. This would have happened this way anyway. It had to go my way anyway. Do you guys find me brash? I'm sure you don't, because I do not have that assumption about you guys. And there is no duality. You are me and I am you. 5 minutes more. Just 5 minutes more. Thank you, Prachi. I knew you would say no. Yeah, of course. I mean, if I can come live with my hair not combed at all, with absolutely zero makeup on, absolutely nothing, then yes, I think I'm bold and confident. Actually, sometimes people tell me, like, oh, you are a manifestation coach. You should not be like coming live just like that. People who just know me personally. So I'm like, who cares? I mean, I know what I'm doing, I know my job. That's important. But yes, I mean, sorry for my hair. Yes. So, so the content matters. And I'm sure I'm not looking that horrid right now. So, yes. And I do need to put on my makeup when I kind of go for these evening shoots, but right now it's like too much for me. Bye, Vaishali. Even I'll wrap up now. So, okay, guys, have a good day and watch the state that you are in, and just know that no matter what, things are always going your way. Always. So, bye, and I'll see you soon.